Hi, this is Phil with American Plumb Method. I'm here with Adam, my helper on this little project. What we had gotten is a couple requests for a toilet rebuild from some clients, so I figured, why not? We'll show you guys a toilet rebuild. When would a rebuild ever come suggested? Typically, if a client's toilet's running or their toilet's just not functioning properly, that could be due to high pressure, or it also could be where some of the parts are just worn out gaskets and they just need to be replaced and rebuilt. Typically, I'll look at most toilets if it's rebuildable or not. Most toilets are rebuildable. So this is a basic rebuild that we'll show you with a basic gravity flush toilet. And it's probably going to be the most common pretty much rebuilds that a client can see in their property. And the parts we'll be using: a Douglas valve, tank to bowl gasket with some bolts and gaskets for the tank. You'll have, of course, your Fluid Master fill valve, universal flapper. The Douglas valve comes with one, and you'll have your toilet lever and your supply line. That's it for this install. Okay, so the first part we're going to put in will be the Douglas valve. So Adam will put that through. And he'll be tightening it up, just make sure we don't have any leaks. Okay. Now you can see these are bigger channel locks that he's going to need for that size nut, so do keep that in mind. Tank to bowl gasket. This will be your seal from the tank to the bowl, very important. The next step is putting your tank to bowl gaskets in. Or tank to bowl gaskets in, which what you're going to do with this bolt is you're going to push the gasket all the way to the very end. And now he'll be tightening up the gasket seal on the tank. These type of bolts with the two setting gaskets and set nuts on these are really good because it helps really make sure there's no leak from here, and also when it connects to the bowl. So I really like these type of tank to bowl bolts here. that's that first step. Okay, we're going to be installing the fluid master fill valve. These are really good fill valves. These fill valves are what's commonly stocked in our trucks. So we'll be installing this deal right here. You'll notice that the fill valve, it has a CL on here. I don't think you can see it, but there is a CL stamp. That's critical level. This part has to be at least a ½ inch above the Douglas valve. Right here. So see how that's a ½ inch? That's where you want that. Adam, go ahead and put the mounting nut on there. Okay, let me see the fill tube. So what he's gonna do right here is we're just gonna do this. And then we're just going to make a nice little curl and loop it in, clip it in. Now here's an important thing you guys should know at home if you're gonna attempt this to do it at home. If you guys have this hose and you just dump it right down this pipe, down this Douglas valve, your toilet will run. Trust me, it will start siphoning water out of here and you'll have a constantly running toilet. So please don't do that because it will frustrate you. So what we're gonna do, put this in here, we'll make a nice loop so there's no kinks. And we'll just do this. Nice little flow, boom. This is what's gonna fill your toilet bowl, okay? So what we'll be doing is installing the toilet lever. Very important for you guys to know at home that the threads on this toilet lever are the opposite. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty, it's the opposite. So it is important to know that because if you're trying to loosen it, you're tightening it, you could crack the tank. It has happened, but just bear in mind, most of the stuff is plastic today, so you could avoid that. But here, why don't we install that? Just keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we pretty much got everything rebuilt. We'll hook up the chain at the very end when I do a water test, but it's completely rebuilt. The reason I like to prefabricate the tank, because all we're going to be doing next is dropping everything in. That's it. We don't have to do anything else besides tighten the bolts for the tank to the bowl. Okay, so right now what Adam's doing is he's tightening up the tank to bolt. This tool I got from an American Standard install. You ever come across this tool, keep it. So put the bolts in. And you can see where this lip right here in the toilet, it makes it difficult to put any pliers or in there. So having some type of socket type deal will work really good for this. Okay, put a little bit on this side. The most important thing when you tighten these, you want to get everything started tighten more here, 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 so the tank evens out and you don't have a lopsided toilet because you could crack it. Okay. Now that he's got it snugged, now that he's got this tank snugged, what we're going to be doing is now tightening it up and evening it out. Very important that we even this out so to get a good seal but we also have nothing that cracks. So what you want to do is a little bit at a time. And hold this real quick, Adam. If you guys notice around here, you're going to see a lip right here that's going to stop this tank. Right now it's loose. We want to have this stopped right here, and your gasket on the bottom should grab, and I think you'll be fine. So let's go back over here. Adam, go ahead and tighten up the tank. More on this side, and then even it out. Okay, so right there, no movement on the tank. Your tank's good. Adam, let's go ahead and hook up the flapper. That's what we got. And right here, you see the minis. Just pull back the chain. Chain length, I kind of like to keep one chain slack right there. So lean it up, hook it in, take my little minis, I pinch it close. Okay, and I also pinch this close so nothing flies off, because that's always a popular call. Real basic, you can adjust your water level here. And once we're finished with this type of install, our company does a little dye test. The dye test is going to tell us if we have any leaks, inner or outer. For a 1-year warranty on a rebuild from us, we'll be doing a dye test. But this is something that any type of private homeowner wants to go to do-it-yourself center and you want to rebuild your toilet and give it a go, these would be the parts. Your fill valve, Fluid Master suggested, your Douglas valve, your tank to bowl gasket with the bolts in that big black gasket that was underneath the Douglas valve. You'll need a flapper. A new lever, why not? You're in this far, you might as well give the total rebuild. And right there would be your toilet rebuild. Okay, so this would be your toilet install. Thanks a lot if you guys are watching. I hope the customer request for this toilet kind of helps. Like I said, these are basic parts that you guys can get, and but if you do need a plumber and it's something where you feel that you can't figure it out, give us a call. Call American Plum Method and we'll come out and do this for you. And if you guys also have any recommendations or any suggestions of stuff you would like to see us do for you, please comment on the YouTube link. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Yelp. And we also have some Google listings too. So we definitely are out there to where you can get a hold of us. And like I said, if you have any things that you would like to see us do to show you how to do, let us know. Thank you.